We're back.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
We're back on Cape Connect. This is Carla, and by the way, you're the queen of Kayamandi.
I prefer, like, it's not. You're the one that gave me the title,
I give
not
you the title.
anybody else.
So take it.
I'm accepting it.
Exactly. You need
No,
to.
I'm
Is
accepting it.
there a queen there?
No. There's plenty of queens.
Oh,
no?
okay. Now
There's plenty of queens.
It's-
It's not like a tribe or something,
Uh-huh.
or like there's a king and a queen in a village. No, it's not a village.
So are you trying to tell me that Kayamandi is not a village? You guys should have a king and a queen.
Bible.
Yeah. So if you are the queen, I'm ordaining you to be the queen. What's wrong with you? Like, honestly, why?
I'm a very shy person, you know. Like people, I'm not used to people like calling me like the queen of Kayamandi, you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't take myself as a person, and yeah,
Don't take yourself as a person.
as that person of like
Of what?
me being a queen of Kayamandi.
Ah.
You know?
Okay.
That's the thing. But
You-
I'm
you-
taking it in.
You never know.
I
man.
accept it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you guys. This is our edition for this week, and if this is your first time to come here, just follow, subscribe, and comment on the comment section there.
Yeah.
And obvious, every week you will get a notification of every gig we throw in. So it's kind of how I've been doing the week.
The week has been, I didn't say surviving.
Because
I've been surviving,
I'm tired.
you know, being also tired, but surviving. I'm here, you know. So how are you?
I'm tired. Like I'm saying, I'm tired. I think since last week I've been working each and every day, and I'm home around 1 a.m. Yeah, then you wake up at 8.
You do the same thing.
Yeah, sometimes I have to go to the gym. Then after gym, I go to work. Then I come back, I sleep, and it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Do the same
So
thing.
fortunately today, I'm chilled. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, but that's the life, man. And a lot of things are happening. Let's talk about the. There's one interesting thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
I think I'm going to talk about. You see, there's been the Dudula operation
Okay.
where foreigners were being chased away, the undocumented
Oh, yeah,
foreigners
yeah,
from South
I
Africa.
remember that.
This is what people are doing, and this is what people are saying, that maybe foreigners they're taking their jobs,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Fair and fine. That's what they think. That's what they're saying. That's the narrative which they're pushing, right? But if you really look at it, I don't think that's the motive behind all these things.
Can I ask something?
Yep.
Do you think that it's quite of like the xenophobia thing coming back, but slowly but surely, but the government is just like pushing it the other way of like making South Africans think that the foreigners are taking their jobs?
See, it's political, right?
Everything is political
Because
these days.
because now you look at the South Africa is heading towards elections,
Yeah.
and always these things always come up. They always come up. Obvious, it's just a campaign too, because but that's not the real thing which is happening now in South Africa. They are pushing the narrative of foreigners and everything. And the interesting thing is, I realized in Cape Town when they were beating up Zimbabweans,
Yeah.
these guys they actually united and were fighting against South
Fighting
Africans. They're now fighting back, which is a disaster. And
Yeah.
the you see, the funny part of it is, I think there are so many Zimbabweans in South Africa who has got lives in South Africa. They've got marriages in South Africa.
Yeah.
They've got kids in South Africa
Families.
with South Africans.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's going to be tricky for you to push such people out of the country,
Away.
because my family is here, my girlfriend is South African, my child is here. I've started a family,
Yeah.
so if I'm to leave for Zim, then I have to take the wife with me
Yeah.
and the kid with me. You understand?
Yeah.
And go there. But now, besides that, this whole thing of now Zimbabweans and South Africans
Yeah.
fighting each other is not cool. And I realized that Zimbabweans, these are the main people who are called foreigners.
Yeah.
If you are Malawian, if you are Congolese, if you are white, if you are Chinese, you are
Right.
safe. But as long as you are a Zimbabwean,
Wow.
you are a foreigner.
Wow. Wow. That's all I'm saying is wow. Okay? Because it comes back to that point of like, why are Africans fighting Africans?
Exactly.
You know,
black
like
on black war.
something that you don't understand what is happening, and you're just like that person. Maybe you're not in politics, but you do have a few families and friends that are Zimbabwean, and then there's this shit going on around, and then you too, you get affected because you are part of a system of like this. These are my people too.
Mhm.
You
Obviously,
know,
yeah.
so I don't get it why. I would say maybe the president is just trying to like win the elections or whatsoever, and then start some bullshit like this. I don't get it.
It's always if you are black, you are a foreigner. If you are white, you are an investor. You understand?
true, though.
No one will ever walk into
Yeah.
a white person and say you are a foreigner.
Get out of my
Get out.
country.
You see, if as long as he's white or as long as they are white, the
Or
black men won't
kinda
walk
yellow
up to them,
something.
or yellow or pink. They'll never walk to them and say get out of our country or remove your sponsor shop or anything.
Yeah.
But just because I'm black like you, instead of you supporting another black man, or we
Yeah.
choose to fight against the black men, black on black violations.
Yeah.
And the funny thing now is, in Zimbabwe, this is what happened, I think, some years back before we were even conceived or whatever. You find that there are so many foreigners, there are so many people from Malawi, Zambia, and Mozambique in Zimbabwe, like a lot. Most people who own houses in urban areas, they are from Malawi.
Okay.
These are the mastanders, the landlords. They're from Malawi, right? Because what they did is when Malawi was going through their economic, their crisis, these guys, they came to Zim. And the Mozambicans, they came to Zim, they settled there, right? And these guys have been there for generations and generations.
Yeah.
And they own houses. And now you can see a Malawian playing soccer for Zimbabwe because he's Zimbabwean by birth, right? And this is the same scenario happening now in South Africa.
Yeah.
In the next 15-20 years, you'll find there's a Joe Jr. playing for Abafana Bafana or Springboks,
Yeah.
right? Because we don't see ourselves living in South Africa anyway.
Like you
Because
to make a South Korea to come here. Some people just want to come this side, and that side they want to feed their families. You know, maybe there's no opportunities that side, and then they feel like this side I could do even more.
Yeah, you can. That's the way. Because at the end of the day, you don't. It's not like it's funny being away from home. We miss home. If all
Lot of
things were
people get
equal,
homesick.
if all things were equal right now,
Yeah.
I was gonna go back
Yeah.
straight.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about equality, all types of equality, like black on black crime. Why is it like that? Or like white and black people not being equal, and gender equality.
I think Skylar,
It's just-
that the issue of equality is
a lot.
that's
a
a lot.
lot.
It's complex.
It's a lot.
It's complex to talk of that, because if I talk of equality, we'll go back to what you guys are doing now in relationships, where we say, what is she bringing on the table?
Exactly.
And you are saying, I'm bringing me on the table. You understand? I'm bringing me on the table. Someone said, if you remove sex out of a relationship, then you realize that she's bringing nothing. You understand?
Wow.
This, yeah, and
It's true though.
It's true in certain relationships, but yes, you need to sometimes you need to look at those things. Personally, I look at those things that if you're my woman,
Yeah.
what value are you bringing in
Okay.
other than you and me, other than sex?
Doing the deed.
Exactly. Because right now you can get the deed without having a relationship, right?
Yeah.
If you can get these days,
Yeah.
there are those
People are just
arrangements
here and
where
there.
you are here for sex and nothing
Yeah.
else, no strings attached, right? Then you can also, social media has made life easy. You can
just
buy one
DM
along the
person.
line.
Boom.
You can buy one along the line. You know what I mean?
It's true though. It's true.
That's how it is. You can
just a lot.
just buy.
And also, like, I wanted to ask, what's up? I'm just talking because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And I'm still growing and I'm still learning a lot, and I'm asking myself, what is up with the men that do not accept that the women are doing the most and the woman is the provider in the relationship?
How do you guys provide? How do you think you guys are providing?
No, like I'm saying, but like when your woman is making more money than you and you get mad for shit, that is just
I think you're getting it all wrong.
No, I'm just
Men,
asking.
when a man is wait, let me tell you something.
Okay.
When a man is earning more money, we never say that we'll take care of our woman if I'm earning more money,
Yeah.
right? I can take care of your ass for 5 living years, your broke ass for 5 years, right?
Okay.
Then the next person won't even hear a story about it. Right? But let a woman take care of you for a week. You understand? She wants to run the show. She wants to tell you what to do. She'll be like, I'm taking care of everything. I'm paying the bills and blah 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But men, we can take care of you and your whole family, right? As long as you're my woman, you can do that with no problem. And obvious, men accept responsibility. It is our duty as men to take care of family,
Yeah.
right? But it's not the same with
The
you
woman.
guys,
Yeah.
with the woman. You see, taking care of me to you is more like a burden. Like maybe you're doing me a favor. You right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like flip, this dude is broke, and you
what
always
should I do?
you always use that as a leverage to run the family, to say stuff, and to send me to buy bread and all those things. But we don't do that. We don't do that. As
Yeah.
men, I'm proud to take care of you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm proud to do those things.
Yeah.
And I'll never
Make a
use
scene
it.
about it.
Yeah. Or use it against you.
Yeah.
No ways. But you guys.
Me, I just wanted to know, I just wanted to understand, because I feel like I'm not the type of a girl who's like complaining just because my man is broke. Like, I just feel like if you take care of me, I take care of you, that's fine with me.
Then you are not materialistic like most girls are. You understand?
say so.
Most girls they look for things. They love things.
I love working for myself. There's nothing that I love like working for myself. To be honest, I don't like nagging. I don't like, even when it comes for me to ask money to my mother, I'm like, it's okay. I'll find a way to make money just because of like I don't want to get on her nerves.
That's why you don't slay. That's why you're not a slay queen, man. You see, if you're a slay queen, I will see you like I need this phone, I need an i18, I need a what, all these things, I need to drive a car.
I will get those myself.
You see, but now I think for you that's a good thing when a young woman decides that, you know what, I'm gonna work my ass off to feed for my family, to take care of myself, than selling your body for cheap because of being material. I know girls, I've seen girls who just go out there and they say they're actually normalizing prostitution, right?
Yeah.
They are normalizing it.
Yeah.
Because they say it's more like
maybe it's easy money or some shit like that.
That's not easy money.
It's not easy money.
Niggas
I don't think that is easy money. I don't even think that I would have a thing inside of me. I'm like, I'm gonna go sell my coochie. And I'm like, God. I would die. God.
You know, I always.
But like those girls, they're strong, my guy. Yo.
Obviously, they are.
They're
Because imagine
strong.
imagine having maybe 4 guys a day or 5 guys a day, right? They're having sex with you in some what you call it, brothel or whatever.
Wherever.
I've seen. Okay, this is the interesting thing. I've seen. You know when you're going to Khayelitsha, somewhere around there.
Like down the road.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
You see,
We
it's a
know.
bush.
We know.
Right? Then you see ladies
They just
standing
standing.
on the highway,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll be calling you. So what you do if you're driving, you just park your car,
Just park there,
you
get
negotiate,
inside.
you jump the fence, you go in the bush, right? Then 2 minutes you're back, right? And whenever I pass there and I see these ladies, I always wonder, okay, what about if you jump, you go there, then obvious things are happening and you're removing your pants or anything, and then suddenly
You can't.
4 niggas come just from nowhere and they rob you.
It
Whatever.
is true.
You
It's
see,
true.
it's dangerous. How can you do it in the
It is
bush?
dangerous, yo.
Because it's literally the bush.
This God.
And I thought it wasn't happening, but then I saw, like, in my friend, this other friend of mine was like, I'll show you, let's go. I never knew about it. Then I'm like, okay, this is where it's happening. Yeah, because I think those ladies, they don't, is it, I don't know, maybe they don't afford or they can't afford renting maybe a
Yeah.
hotel,
Yeah.
or they're just looking for sex in the bush. And
Well-
what kind of a man, how old are you to just stop your car just because you've seen someone along the way? I don't know.
Oh Lord. Yo, guys, that's life for you. Life. For
And
you. Ever.
Texas strike.
Yes.
The Ubers were striking. I think, yeah. Then now the taxis are striking. I think I spoke to one Uber guy. Then they were saying they were striking because of, I think the commission which they are charged by Uber.
Okay.
They wanted to push it down to about 15 to 16%. From I think they were getting around Uber is getting around 26 or 30% of commission. So these guys were not happy, and because of the fuel prices,
Hey.
so literally when fuel goes up,
Everything.
everything goes up.
Yeah.
Everything
Everything
goes
I mean,
up.
from bread, cigarette, whatever.
Like what about
it is.
cigarette?
I'm not. I'm just saying those small things that just
Okay.
like people like they buy every day, and you get to the shop and you're like, my friend, paloni, R2. You know,
Yeah.
so fucked up. Like guys, you know.
But you know, do you realize that things are getting fucked up in South Africa by the day?
Slowly
Do you
but
realize?
surely. Slowly but surely.
I spoke to some guys that this is exactly how Zimbabwe started. Things were going up gradually. By the time we realized that things were bad, right? In South Africa, I remember maybe 3-4 years back, you'd walk in Checkers or whatever supermarket with 100 rand. You come out pushing a trolley,
Exactly.
right? But now you walk in with
One.
200 or 300 rand. You come out carrying a basket. You see, do you see what's happening?
It is. It
In-
is happening like that.
This year, it's well, they might talk of Russia and Ukraine wars,
Yes.
pushing everything up, pushing the fuel up and everything. But
But-
crap, things were bad before Russia, right?
Yeah.
ESCOM has been going like nobody's
Crazy,
business.
bruh. Crazy. Just
Yeah, I thought at some point they've employed a Zimbabwean CEO to run the ESCOM because it's disaster. It's just like you are suddenly in Harare.
and we always get shocked when there's like electricity. It just like goes down. Like every day it happens like that, but you still get shocked of like, hello. Electricity.
If you look at
Electricity,
it,
where are you?
you know how clever the ESCOM guys are.
Lord.
They take electricity away for about 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Anytime. They take 2 hours, then it comes back, right? Then it runs for about maybe 3 hours.
And then at
they
2
take another
o'clock-
2 hours, right? So now if you look at it, you realize that you didn't have electricity for 6 hours a day. And you don't realize it because you have, you don't have, you have, you don't
You
have.
don't have.
So by end of day, you realize, flip, I haven't had electricity for flipping 6 hours. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And
I didn't see it like that. I just, well, Eskom now these days, they send you a message, they switch off the electricity, and you're like, okay, I'm getting ready. My soul is getting ready for the electricity.
You're emotionally prepared.
Yeah, to just go, and then it goes for 2 hours, it comes back, and then all of a sudden, around like 10 to 11, and then it goes off again. Yo, guys.
It's just like 6 hours without electricity.
So now
I'm go at 6 a.m.
I'm like thinking now, it's literally 6 hours now.
Yes.
It is.
And people don't realize it. It's 6 hours, no electricity, and people don't see it that way.
Yeah.
Because you're being given at least something, then it's taken away. Then they bring something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then suddenly, but I looked at it and I was like, these niggas are taking 6 hours of electricity away from everyone. At the moment, now the funny thing now is, in South Africa, the moment there is no electricity, the jeepers creepers are out to rob.
Woo! Lord. Yo, you should not even walk around that time. If the electricity comes off at night time, don't go anywhere. But in Kayamandi, it's sometimes like you could see around the street, everyone is outside walking.
It's night,
it's
during
dark.
that time, when it's dark.
During the time when it's dark, but everyone is just still moving around. So you're like, okay, I'm a little bit safe,
But you're never safe.
You have to run home though. You have to run home.
You're never safe in Kayamandi, man. You are never safe. In Kayamandi, I still repeat, you are never safe in Kayamandi. Kayamandi is a dark place for me, man. I've never been robbed there, but I've heard stories.
Stories, yeah.
Each and every day you hear stories. This.
I also have my own story there. So.
If you've never been robbed there?
I have.
Who robs you?
I have.
Who robs you and how? They just said, come on, you.
Do they care?
You're a lady. They can't pull out a knife.
They do not care. They do not care. I got gun pointed.
Shit.
I was walking with my friend, and we were walking down the street. We're coming back from Goyasa, So we're walking down the street, and we see these guys like behind us because we passed them, So I'm like, okay, fine. No, maybe they're just sitting there, Okay, fine. We walk normally, but my soul is like, hey, you should just keep up the pace, just walk faster. There's something coming behind you. I look,
you could feel it.
They're like walking, like very nice, like so chilled. So me and my friend, we stand because he was about to go home, and then I was about to go home. So our ways were like this.
Okay.
We stand, and then boom, all of a sudden they're behind us. The other guy, I was trying to run there, and he's like, do not run at all. I was like stuck. I didn't know what to do, anything. Everything was just blank. He's like, give me your phone. I'm like, take it. Please do not take my life. I don't need this phone right now. You can have it. Okay? And then they slapped the shit out of my friend.
Oh, why?
I was like, yo.
Was he trying to?
No, they were just trying to intimidate him. And then he did not have his phone on him.
Oh, so you suffered.
Yeah. So
for leaving your phone at home.
Yes.
You
don't have
suffer.
Your phone, you shall suffer. We slapped the shit out of you. And I was like, yeah. When they went away, I did not even say goodbye to my friend. I just ran back home.
These guys are brutal.
I ran back home. I was like, never again walk down that other street there at night. Never.
You know my wish is one day have a Scully on shore.
That would be great.
Yeah, let's have a Scully on shore and just
the perspective.
Just see the brains and what these guys think when they do it. But I know possibly.
Great idea.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we will hide his face. We take a Zorro mask and we'll let him wear that mask or a mask like so that you won't even recognize him along there. See, so let's get a Scully.
Yeah.
Let's get a Scully coming here on the show. If you guys have got guts, if you see this show,
if you want to
hit us up. We want to know. We just want to understand what you guys. Don't worry, as soon as we are police.
We'll never do
no
that.
purpose
Okay.
on you. We will just talk. We just want to see and how you guys think.
Your perspective in life.
Are you not afraid, or why do you do it? Is it because that's the only way to survive?
Yeah.
And robbing a person like Skylar, look how small she is, and you pull out a gun on her. No man, come on, you can't pull a gun on this one.
Yeah, if you want to know more, guys, if you agree to the conversation that we're having right now, please comment below, subscribe,
So-
just hit us up. And
So how would you walk? Because if this guy is exposed in Kayamande, they will kill you.
what? I don't even know the nigga, okay? I do not even know him. There were like 4 of them, so I was like, and it was dark at night, so my mind was like not looking at the
That's
faces. My mind was like, I have to survive tonight.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just need to survive sometimes. So
Whatever they want, they will
just
get
kill
it.
them.
Not
Don't
my
fight
life.
back. Don't fight back.
Not my life, guys.
Because these guys, they take your life like they're killing
Yeah.
a mouse or something. They don't even twinge.
Yeah.
They don't.
just-
They'll stab you, or they'll
pull it.
or they'll. But was the gun real?
I don't know. I was scared. They even had the whips and shit and everything.
Those long
So,
shambles.
Yes.
Shit. Like the ones which the taxi drivers use.
Yes.
When you when you fight a taxi driver, or when you argue with him and he pulls that thing, they've got that and they've got the knob carries. I always see them. They put on the screen, right on the dashboard.
Yeah.
There's always a knob carry there. Whenever I jump in a taxi, for some reasons, I don't know why I do it. For some reasons, whenever I jump in a taxi, I look and check out my surroundings. And the first place I look is this guy armed, like the taxi driver? I don't know. I don't intend to fight a taxi driver,
Yeah.
because come on, they'll kill you. Like
Exactly.
these guys,
You don't mess with them.
these are
guys,
brutal.
okay? You don't
You-
mess with them.
You look at their strikes when these guys are striking, or they are fighting for routes and
Yeah.
everything.
Like now, because I just saw a video. My friend is in Cape Town right now.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to go to school or work or something. So she just like took a video, and people are just coming out of the windows of the bus, and the windows are just like broken, and people are like running, because there's like gunshots and everything. But you can see the board there. It says
Yeah.
Cape Town
Woodstock.
Goodwood.
Or Goodwood,
Woodstock,
yeah.
So yay, exit drivers, guys.
It always get violence and bloody when these guys are striking.
Yeah.
I don't know why do they resort to violence. I honestly don't understand.
Maybe the
mindset.
government does not listen.
But is killing the solution? Because
I don't
you
think
kill someone now. Remember, these people have got families, they've got responsibilities, they've got people who rely on them. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
you just killing someone for the root and what? Can't they sit down and talk like human beings?
Well,
Other than pulling a machine gun. I heard at some point in Bellevue they pulled out machine guns.
Exactly.
AK-47.
Exactly.
Imagine things like that.
Wow.
And these are people who you expect to take care of the community,
Yeah.
but they deal with it this way. And I've also heard that these collies, if they are caught by taxi drivers, you guys you call them abahlali.
Yeah.
That name, huh?
Abahlali, the
Abahlali,
people.
the people.
Yeah.
And taxi drivers protect abahlali.
Yeah, they do. If something is going like on and on all the time, and people just get tired of it, and if the taxi drivers see that this is a problem right now, and it's also affecting us, so we have to do something about it, So I think when it comes to that, when it comes to them protecting abahlali where they live also, because these are the people that makes the money.
Oh yeah.
We are the people that go to the taxi rank in the morning. We have to go to work, and there's people who put us from point A to point B.
Point B, yeah.
So I think it's a great thing that they're doing,
That they protect
that they're protecting you know,
the community.
the community. But them taxi drivers against taxi drivers, I still don't understand today.
Because sometimes you get yourself in a crossfire. You're just a passenger who is just moving, or you're going to work, or then you get yourself in a crossfire. This is like the war which you are not even involved. But somehow you get the bullet, which is crazy. And I don't know what happens with the police.
What do they do about the situation?
It's a corrupt nation.
They don't do nothing about it. They don't, because I haven't seen some like a taxi driver getting arrested for a crossfire or for killing. You know, that's something I've never saw. Maybe there are some other people, but I've never saw that.
Maybe it happens while fine. You don't know what happens after.
Yeah.
But all in all, I think it's a sad development, it's a sad thing, it's a sad way to deal with such a situation where you can sit down and talk about issues and polish out your differences as as civilized people than resorting to guns and knob carries and shambox, because they're shambok. And those guys, they can burn you. They can take a tire, throw it on you,
and burn you,
pour petrol, and light you up. These guys, this happens. Like
it does.
It happens. It does happen.
If you've never seen it before in the Lokshin,
it happens.
Everyone has a story with that. Okay, go and ask people. You'll see yourself. Okay, and I think like our generation right now, we are dealing with a lot of things. Where something is changing, we have to change with it. You know, so.
But you guys, you can change the narrative now because of the generations and everything, and say, you know what, let's have a stop to this and let's map our future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As the younger generation, because the people who are resorting to violence, I think these are people who are affected by maybe apartheid and the war, right? And they just decided that the only way to stop this is being violent, killing someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think now is the time when the young people, the young generation, should stand up and take things and change the narratives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because maybe our fathers or brothers, or they only know that the best way is toying and burning stuff and killing each other. But you're killing your brother who's also trying to survive and take care of the family.
Exactly.
See, so my hope is the new generation, you guys. I'm a 2000.
You just always has to look at me for that, okay? All the time. I'm a 2000, and then he looks at me.
I've got guns with I'm a 2000. I've got guns with I'm a 2000. Trust me, because you guys you run your own world. So now you call it change the narratives. Change the narrative.
We should, guys.
Stop having orgies and drinking parties and smoking parties and all these things. Just at least do something and change the world. Yeah, stop fighting us. The only generation, I think the only good generation were people born between maybe 75, maybe 80.
Yeah.
The 80s, between the 80s and 90s, or maybe 75 and 90s. I think this possibly that was the best generation. And these people, they don't age.
They don't. You should see my mom. My God.
Exactly. We don't age.
You guys don't age.
Not at all.
No.
I can still date a 19-year-old. No, I won't do that though, but it's too young.
It is possible though.
Yeah, but we don't age.
Yeah.
Because of our, I think it's because of our lifestyle and how we were raised and what was trending then. You know what I mean? But now, you guys, hookah is trending, sex is trending, gym is trending, and these things, they kill your body.
Yeah.
Right? You look at someone who's 20, 21 now, or 22, they look 40, man.
True.
You understand?
True.
It's
something that I don't understand at some point of like, how old are you? 22.
Exactly.
And you look 30.
Yeah, you look 30, you look 35 already. You're wasted. You're gone.
Gone. On
You're
your
gone.
short time in this earth.
Yeah,
You know.
I've been in spaces with 2,000 kids, and they can't stand physically, mentally. These kids are wasted. You look at them and you're like, bruh,
I
look
feel like we normalize depression.
yeah,
We normalize depression, which is something that we shouldn't do, because it also comes back to your mental health level.
Mhm.
Like we feel like doing the wrong things, thinking that
It's the
it's
best-
cool,
it's the coolest
and it's
thing to do.
it's the best way that you can live your life, but it's literally not.
Mm.
And just writing in the world of like, it's more when you say something,
Yeah.
and you release it out there in the world, of like speaking it out, of like, yo guys, I am depressed. Yabo.
yeah.
The tongue is very powerful.
It is. That's
It's
very,
very
true.
powerful.
It is.
It's more like you saying that out in the world, and then it comes back for you, and you do get depressed.
Mm.
You do get depressed. Now, I could get depressed, and sometimes I'm like, guys, snap out of it. This is not you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to normalize depression,
And you
because
guys,
it's
you
not good for me.
You need to change your lifestyle, though.
Yeah.
I'm at 2,000. You need to change your lifestyle. You guys, you need to read more. You need to train, exercise more.
Yeah.
It helps. Personally, I go to gym. It's for me. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You see, I don't go there to be a muscle man. I don't go there to be huge. I go
Yeah.
there just to set my mind free, and psychologically, mentally, it helps me a lot.
Yeah.
Whenever I go there and I'm tired, but when I train,
You
I
get
feel
back that
fresher.
energy.
I feel
Yeah.
I have got energy. My mind is free.
Like
My
fresh.
body is fresh and everything. But you rarely see. I'm at 2,000 going to the gym. I've been in the gym since I was 19, I think. Right? But sometimes I stop for a year or whatever. But I always go back to the gym. Or if I'm not there, well, I can do a few exercises at home. It keeps me going, right?
Yeah.
And also it's an anti-age, eh? But now I'm at 2,000. Right now, you rarely see a 19-year-old in the gym. They are busy smoking on the bridge.
I can go.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say every 2,000, because now we all have a different mindset. I would say other Abanyama 2,000,
Most of them are fucked up.
most of us we fucked up. Yes, we are.
She agreed. This is what I always say. I'm at 2,000. You're fucked up.
I agree.
She's admitted it for the
it's
first
not-
time. For
It's
the
not
first time.
something that it's not true. It's something that is true, but you do have those rare ones of like that want to take care of themselves. And some other 2,000 now, they bought themselves houses and shit. They're being successful.
Yep.
They drive themselves through. I want to be successful one day, and me being successful while I'm still young is still a big, huge stone for me. Yabo. So even if you don't have school, guys, please just try something.
Hustle.
Hustling is
Hard.
very important. It's
That's
hard,
true.
but it can get you there one day, guys. Can get you where you want to be.
I'm supporting Ama 2000.
You know.
So I always fight with Ama 2000 because I love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want you guys to
We are
excel.
the babies,
Exactly. You guys are. I don't know what happens with the after 2000. Which generation are we gonna have?
Ama 3,000.
Ama 3000. I think those will be wild.
Yeah.
I think those would be wild
Yeah.
with video games and everything and phones and all these G5.
Our sisters, our brothers.
G5 happening
They're younger
and
than
then-
us, but they know more
Yo.
than us because they're on their phones
They're
all
on
the
the
time.
phones. They know gadgets.
Exactly.
Anything else to talk about?
My sister knows like a phone like no one's business.
And how old is she?
She's only 12.
You see now.
She's only 12.
These 12-year-olds. I
And
think
she's
I
just
think
like-
this is. I think these are the COVID. This is the COVID generation.
Yeah, Yeah, it's good to call it like that
And
because
the COVID
they
generation.
grew up like in between the COVID
Yeah,
windows,
this
and
is
some
the
other
COVID
people,
generation.
and some other children, they were born
During COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, and you find
So
the
yours
COVID
is
Sibanda somewhere.
COVID generation.
COVID Nkiwane, COVID Ndlovu.
Yo. Wow. Wowza. Okay.
you find those names soon, you know. But I'm sure there is.
Maybe not. Maybe,
No, there is.
You know.
I know there is.
Where did you hear
I
that?
haven't heard of it. Of
Have
any
you heard
COVID
a
kid.
child called COVID something?
I'm sure you'll find one. But come on, you find one.
You should go online and check it out.
You will
I
find
should
one. You-
Google it.
who you fucking with now in music?
Ah, guys, yo, in music I have not been listening like
Shit, this-
internationally.
No, I'm
I have
not.
not
I'm not
been-
listening to international
I
music.
have not been listening internationally. I've been listening to my local people.
To your
you know.
Amapiano and stuff.
Not on my piano, man. There's some dope ass rappers out there, you know, that are local. Because I'm I'm a hip hop person, you know. But if I could go to a club and then I'm a piano, they like playing, I could
You
dance.
vibe to it, yeah.
I could
You
vibe to it
Mm.
because it has a rhythm, you know. It's very nice. It's very nice music. But you would never find it on my phone.
Yeah, but it's
You
not
know.
one thing which is happening now with Amapiano is the music is not lasting long. You know, you hear a song
Yeah.
today,
And then
two
they'll
days,
release
3
another
days
one
later it's
tomorrow.
gone, right?
Yeah.
A name is there one day, it's gone. If you look at it, I think it's now the norm with music that artists needs to, I don't know what they can do just to make sure that the music stays longer, but it's
Yeah.
all comes back to substance. What you're seeing, does it touch lives? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Than making bubblegum music, which just sells overnight and tomorrow is gone, right? You look at, I think I've been having even conversations with guys back home
Yeah.
in Zim that they need to create music, right? Right now, sometimes you don't sit down and listen. You don't even know what these people are singing about. What are they
And
talking
you
about?
run out of interest.
Exactly.
It's
What
just like, no, it's fine. I'm gonna listen to my old music.
Exactly.
You know, so
Because
you
it's
don't
too-
catch up
It's
on
too bubblegum.
anything.
You can't. You
Then
can't.
You can't catch up. You know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I've been listening to my local music. You know, my local niggas at home.
From Kayamandi.
From Kayamandi.
Give us an artist later.
Um,
Let's have someone coming through the show. Then
Yeah.
we can talk and discuss.
Yeah.
I think we said it on the last episode.
Yeah, we
So
did.
let's push and have maybe 1 or 2 people coming through
Yeah.
the show, and we talk and we find out what's happening, and we support the upcoming artists.
Yeah,
you know,
we
you
should.
never know because you rarely find a very popular artist from Cape Town.
Yes.
All the popular artists are in Joburg, and whenever someone wants to make it, they leave Cape Town, they go to Joburg, and
Yeah.
then they land
Okay.
somehow. So let's try to push and see what happens. Yeah, but anything else? I'm done for this.
No, I'm done for the day too.
We
You know.
done for the day. This is your Cap Connect podcast with Skylar
Yeah.
and your Uncle Joe.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe,
Like and subscribe.
like, and talk to us on the
Down
comment section,
below.
guys. I'll see you guys on the rebound next week. Same
Bye.
time, same place. Out.